What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a hot minute since we actually created some content for you guys, but if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Mahul. We do some pretty cool car stuff. But the last video I probably uploaded was probably the dyno day for the BMW. That went well, but except for that we broke some axles. But an update on that, we threw in the M3 axles, and we're having a little bit of a coolant problem. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about that shortly. But the main question I want to answer for everyone that's been asking me, where is the Accord and what's going on with the Accord, why I haven't created content for the Accord. I know, guys, the stuff for the Accord is coming. Like, I have a lot of stuff planned for it, and a lot of stuff is happening with COVID and everything that's going on in my life. Like, it's taking a little bit longer than I anticipated. But for everyone that's asking where the Accord is, it's been in development mode. We're actually making a lot of stuff for this car that a lot of people of you guys are asking for. So one of the main things that we're actually making is carbon fiber hood and fenders as of right now. There are people that are making it for the sedans, and props to you guys, by all means do what you gotta do. But there's no one making or touching base for the coupes, and like my boys with the coupes, like, yo, like, we need some stuff too. But so I was like, we're actually making some stuff for the coupe, and overall we're almost done with it, and very soon in the next few videos you guys will see the outcome of it, or how it turned out. But everything on that is looking really good and really promising, so can't wait to show you guys the actual reveal for the carbon fiber. And yes, it is actual carbon fiber, not wrap or anything like that or any gimmicks. Actual true carbon fiber, and you can paint it, everything, whatever. Actual carbon fiber. So the whole logistics of selling it and all that stuff, production, we're gonna go into that later once we actually reveal it, so that way we can actually show you guys what the actual product looks like and a couple of variations. I'm gonna do some one-offs for mine, but you know, for you guys, I'm gonna support you guys. But so that's going on with that, and that's why I haven't really driven the Accord, because the car is literally in pieces at the moment. So I'll show you guys some later in this video of what the car actually looks like at the moment. It is in my garage. It's on a trickle charger. It started up here and there, but like, it's literally stripped basically, because I want to make more and more stuff for this, like interior pieces, and like actual try doing like door mold, and maybe start doing more and more stuff like the trunk, bumpers and all that stuff. So bear with me, stuff is coming for it, and yes, there are a couple shows coming up in 2021, so we're kind of looking at that stuff too. At the same time, there is a show March 7th, which is a couple days after my birthday, March 4th. So I'm kind of debating on if I'm gonna go to the show or not. It's Import Face Off here in Dallas, or like NS kind of, but around in that area, March 7th at like 8 in the morning. So I'm like debating if I'm gonna be there or not. It's early day and it's my birthday weekend, so we'll see. But at the same time, with the BMW, we put on the M3 axles. We did the dyno day again. We ran into a hiccup. The hiccup was my coolant. My coolant system is actually improper. Like, basically, put it this way, my water pump is here, and then my fill neck is right here, and here's my radiator. So basically my fill neck is lower and my water pump is at its high point. So pretty much air bubbles keep going to the high point, which is into the water pump, creating like potential detonation, and which could cause a failure to your motor and like kill the entire motor itself. So we don't want that. And with all of that being said, I am waiting for a couple parts, and we had this crazy ice winter storm here in Dallas. We were literally, I don't know if you guys saw this, but we had a 140 car wreck. We had so much ice. We had crazy snow. This is like once in a century. We literally went -2 degrees. Like, we made history, guys. Like, it was that crazy, and all that stuff postponed everything too. So like content, videos, parts, everything that's coming out that I have for you guys to show you guys, all this stuff got pushed back, and like UPS is taking a week for something that's already here in Dallas, because they're already postponed. It's not their fault. It's the weather, everything shut down, so I don't blame them. It's just taking longer than anticipated. So a couple things we need to fix on the BMW is we got a boost controller. We actually got a Mac 3-port valve, which is what the tuner actually recommended. Basically, this was a $60 boost controller that works perfectly with the Holley ECM. I just got it connected to one of the outputs. He told me that we need to let the crankcase breathe. So basically, instead of the oil fill cap, basically take that out and put a filter on it. So that's why I got some more stuff coming. This is the plug for it. I need to replace a couple of sensors on it. I need to replace the oil pressure sensor, and I need to replace the map sensor because your boy kind of went the cheap route a little bit. And I know I shouldn't have, and I did, but that's where I paid the price. So I bought some eBay, Amazon sensors that could work, could technically work, but they're not OEM ones, and the OEM ones were the better ones because my oil pressure sensor basically is like, it's throwing like 22 psi at like normal range. Everyone says it's fine, but before I was getting like 40, and then so everyone said to go with the GM one, the original factory one. So I'm gonna toss that in, throw it in, and show you guys what the oil pressure sensor looks like. But we replaced the we replaced the oil pump, the pickup tube O-ring, and the pickup. We added like a little adapter plate for the pickup tube, so to make sure like there's no air leaking to cause the oil pressure to go down. So we did all the remedies, make sure everything was nice and tight, double checked all the seals, everything. So sensor is the best bet. So we're gonna try that out and see how that works. Everyone said that the actual GM one would throw a better reading versus the generic one that I got from AutoZone. So we'll try that out. I'm waiting for our Chase Base coolant filler neck and overflow tank. So basically, I'm going to redo my cooling system where I have the filler neck at the high point, and so I'm gonna show you guys if that comes in. It's supposed to come in today, and it's already like 8:30, so we'll see if it actually makes it in today. But that's the plan. All that stuff is gonna be coming in, and we're gonna get that stuff back on the dyno because at the dyno, the car was just overheating, wasn't really too happy, but we still made the same amount of power, 575, but we're trying to shoot for the 750 on the stock M3 axles and diff. Eventually, the next thing we're going to be doing is upgrade to the Ford 8.8 rear end and see how that goes. Alright guys, so quick update. So the Chase Base actual coolant filler neck has arrived. Basically, I'm using 16AN, so that's why it has the 16AN fittings on it. You can do a couple of different fittings. You can do like an actual bung, which actually welds into your radiator. You can do different sizes, but I'm going with 16 because I already have 16. Comes with this attachment that basically is going to go to the overflow tank. Basically, all the air bubbles are going to rise up, and it's going to go to the overflow tank. And cool part about this overflow tank, basically is going to feed into here, and then basically once it goes, so like it overflows to the max, like one of this fittings here actually has like a hose that goes all the way up to here. So if the coolant overfills to that much, this spout right here will basically bleed it out to the ground, or I can either then tap it back into the cooling systems to go back into there. So I'm gonna debate. I'll probably just run to the ground for right now in the time being, because I don't think I'm gonna be overflowing coolant that much. My main problem is like actually getting air to the highest point, because right now my highest point is my water pump. So this is gonna sit above. So basically the air is gonna go all the way up to here. Then for because the highest point right now is my steam vents on the coolant crossover and water pump. Those are high points. So basically this is going to be now the high point, and I'm going to get another fitting, get that ordered, so that way my steam vents can go directly to here, because I'll show you guys, like you'll see from the actual video, the clip that I show you guys, what the current situation for the cooling system is, and I know you guys are gonna roast me for it. So basically this is here and this is here, so I just need to figure out tomorrow like how I'm gonna make the bracket. It comes with brackets, but I told them I didn't want a bracket because I'm gonna do something different, because my placement is kind of really tight. So I gotta play around with it and see, because I gotta see where I can put this as a high point too, and get some hoses and some adapters ordered so we can get this car back on the ground, just rip it around and have some fun. What the tuner told me, he said like I need to let the crankcase breathe a lot more. So he told me just like get like a breather. So basically I got this, and basically where my oil filter is gonna be, this is what's gonna be using as a breather. This is completely metal, like this thing is completely solid and it's huge. It's like half the size of my face. This is a 12 AN, so basically I have this one adapter that I got that's gonna go into the oil filler, and basically this is gonna go here, that have an adapter coming in from that 10 AN to 12 AN to adapt into this, and then we got this working. So that's on that, and this thing's hefty. Like even the filters on this is ridiculous. So we're really excited for it, and this should be doing more than what we need to let this baby breathe. So I have like 2 filters to breathe out the crankcase, and once off the PCV hoses, and eventually down the line I'll probably upgrade it maybe into something different. Like probably do like some sort of weld on the valve covers, and like actually do like AN bongs welded onto that, and then like going into some sort of cooler with like these massive filters on it, like as a cash can to just let this baby breathe. So we'll see, but I think this for now is like pretty decent. So this is what's going on with the Accord. Again, like I told you, the car is here, everything's fine. It just, everything's in pieces, like the fender's off, hood's off, front bumper and all that stuff is off. So all of this is in the process of getting carbon fiber. So all of it's working on it. So pretty soon that'll be coming very, very soon. And then for the BMW, I wanted to show you really quick. Alright, so here, as you guys can see, here's my radiator. I need to figure out where I can mount my oil cooler, so that's another thing I need to figure out. Probably create a bracket from here, I don't know. I could probably fit the oil cooler here. There's some room here. Kind of tee off of this bracket or whatever, so we'll see about that. Or create another bracket from there to there. So, here's my intercooler, and here's my radiator right here. And then this is my fill, what I currently have. So basically, as you guys can see from this point of view, like this is where my water pump is. My water pump is the high point, and that's the problem. All the air bubbles going here, then my steam vents is also right over here. And then I have my overflow tank, which is over here. So at the dyno, what I was told is to go ahead and put a hole here, and then basically when we hit power, basically this thing like shot up like a geyser and like all the coolant spewed out. So what I'm gonna do with the new part from Chase Base is actually put the filler neck up here and then route the line going this way, and then have my 90 going straight to here, and then that way we should be good. So that's gonna be on there, and then probably mount my overflow tank right over here. That was kind of out of the way a little bit, and it's nice and next close to the radiator because I'm kind of running out of real estate over here. So this is where I have a breather coming in. So basically this part is going to be going out. The filter that I showed you guys, this is going to be right, it's going to be coming out a little bit this way. So hopefully it's not too close to that. Should be okay. So that's going to take care of that. Because as of currently, I have everything coming out of this one little breather, and this is not enough. So a puny one. Alright, so I know it's been a while since we actually created some content for you guys, and that's my apologies for you guys, and I hope this video kind of clears up a little bit what's been going on about with the cars. There's some personal family stuff that's going on, but I don't really want to share that much. Really just looking forward for my birthday and see, really excited for that. I'm gonna turn 25. So I don't even know what my plan is for my birthday, so we're basically gonna be with my family and kind of see with my cousins and everybody and see how that goes. But again, we're almost at 5,000 subscribers, guys. So go ahead and smash the subscribe button, like the videos, and if you guys want to see some interesting content, comment below what you guys want to see, and let's actually shoot those videos and see what you guys like. And if you guys want to see more of the Accord stuff, hit me up and say like you guys want more Accord stuff, or if you want to know more how-to videos, wiring, stuff like that, we can definitely do that stuff. So go ahead and comment below, let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to do some collabs with a couple of people, we can try to do that. If you guys want to come out to a show, see the BMWs or the cars, let me know. But that's basically it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the subscribe button, like the videos, and see you guys next video. Peace.